Hello, my little chicken pot pies. How are you today on this first day of February? Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Welcome February. January was a very long year, but we got through it. I've been listening to some YouTube broadcasts from our community. And so I went outside and blew a little bit of this organic Vietnamese cinnamon through the door, and I set my intentions. And I used a little bit because I do have kitties, and it could be, not good for them. So I was very mindful about it. And by the way, gosh, this Vietnamese cinnamon smells heavenly. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. All right, so let's put that down. Now, we're joined today by I'm Heimlich. I'm going to be a beautiful butterfly. I don't know why, I just have a soft spot for this dude. He's so cute. And so, I got some new cards over the past week or so. And I thought I would share them with you. And I probably will split it up into two because, people get tired with long videos. I get tired with long videos. But I do want to show you too something that I've got, some things I got with my card orders that I ordered. They weren't free or anything. But this is a tarot journal. And I think I'm going to start doing that. I don't normally do tarot readings, but I do have tarot cards. Rider-Waite. I have the gorgeous deck that Lena and, oh my gosh, Sienna Rose made. And I think I do just want to start, checking into this and keeping track, if nothing, then just for myself and learning better. But then what I usually do, what my normal is oracles. So I got an oracle journal too, so I thought I would start doing that as well. So I think it's interesting to kind of, track and see if there's any trends, see if there's any themes. So they weren't expensive, and I thought, well, you know what? And at least it'll get me writing, and that's something I should be doing, journaling of some form. Anyway, it's cathartic. It's good for most people to do that. So now I've got no excuse. I didn't have an excuse before anyway, because I have some pretty nice journals that I have used but haven't used in a while. Okay, so let's see, which one shall we do first? Let's try this deck. Now this deck is called Messages of Cosmic Oracle Cards. Ooh, fancy. I'm doing this blind. I cannot see. Because of the setup I'm using, and I'm using my phone and the item that's holding the phone, I'm just, guesstimating that this is going to work. I mean, I did try to do a little tester video first, but we're just going to have to wing it. If it's no good, well, then poo. Well, at least you'll have the voice part of it. And you can do your taxes while you listen to the cards. Okay, so I did not shuffle these. I did sage them. I got a nice bundle of sage over here to clean them, and I set my intention with them, prayed over them. And here we go, Messages of Cosmic Oracle Cards. I don't know if you can see this green here, but this is a moss rug, a moss-like rug. It's supposed to look like moss, and I bought it for my bathroom, but it's so soft. I like it so much. And as much as I know my little feetsies would love it, I think I'm going to throw cards on it because it's just delicious. Okay. First card. Let's see. Someone's in need of your love. Offer it to them. When you when you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. Life is a highway. I want to ride it all night long. Ooh, Lord. Okay. And you know I'm hard of seeing, so I'm doing my best here. Check in with your body and release any tension you are carrying. That's my day-to-day life. Okay. I don't know what I have to be tense about. Fear's fake. Remember that you can't change anyone but yourself. True story. And we'd all do ourselves and other people a lot of service if we stopped trying to change other people, to heal other people. And by that, I don't mean like, offering healings to them. I mean like trying to make their life better when they're not willing to do it themselves. I know it sounds like tough love, but there's really a spiritual reason for that. Give your inner critique a vacation. Be kind to yourself. Yeah, listen, you all are my friends, and I don't like how some of you talk to my friends, meaning yourself. So if you wouldn't talk to someone you love the way that you talk to yourself, then don't. Talk to yourself the way that you would talk to somebody you love and you care about. Right? You're worth it, and it'll make a difference. A little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that. True story. Open your heart. Not just a little, all the way, and let the love flow in. Ooh, that's scary. Oh my goodness. My walls just immediately went. I'm working on it though. Okay. This one says, what has your inner voice been asking of you? Listen and act. Okay. Say goodbye to your past. Goodbye, past. And leave the baggage behind for good. Adios, amoebas. That's a little biology humor. Amoebas. Okay, next one. Clear your mental and physical clutter. You will feel so much better, and that is the truth. I've said it before, and I still believe it's true, that the space around you, whether it's your home, your bedroom, your office at home, your office at work, your studio, your garage, wherever it is that you spend time in, or even just have stuff, that it's how it is, the condition of it is a reflection of how you are on the inside. If it's chaotic on the outside, it's probably chaotic on the inside as well. I mean, nothing is absolute. It's just an indicator, a possibility, a probability. Those are two different things. All right, never mind. Okay, here we go. Stop giving away your power right now. Did you hear that? Right now it said. Bossy old cards. Okay, and this one says, stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders. That's right, you're not Atlas. Okay? This one says, life can be hard and life can be wonderful. Which will you focus on? I'm hard of seeing, but I think even people who see well might have a hard time reading that one. Alrighty. Look around and find some signs. Signs everywhere, signs. Okay. The universe is speaking to you. Man, I really aspire to that. And I know we all are getting signs all the time. It's just whether or not we recognize them, whether or not we're aware of them. I want to be aware of them. I love getting that kind of intel, that sort of inside information. It's priceless. But I can't say that I'm hearing it or seeing it or feeling it or noticing it all the time. But I do want to do better, much, much better. I aspire to do better. Trust yourself always. Trust others once they've earned it. these cards are thick. I thought maybe a couple of them were stuck together. Okay, stop looking outside yourself for the answers. You already know them. And here we are with cards. But it's not that the cards should be who you look to for the answers, rather that the cards validate what you already knew, you know, like you knew it inside, and getting the cards drawn are just one of those signs, you know, from the universe saying, yeah, it is what you thought it was. Or maybe it isn't what you thought it was. Okay. Give yourself some credit. That's right. Stop underestimating yourself, my beloveds. Stop. Good gravy. So hard to see. Give yourself some credit for doing a good job at this whole living thing. Hallelujah. It ain't easy. It doesn't have to be bad, but it's not easy. And I don't think anybody ever said it was going to be easy. Man, putting this white right over the top of this artwork is killing me. Okay, it says stop poopy. No, it doesn't say poopy. I just can't read it. Stop pushing against what is. Align with it and move on. Yes, flow downstream. Resistance brings more of what you are resisting. So in other words, change what your thought is. Make your dominant energy positive, flowing with the stream, flowing downhill. The more we fight something, the more we get of that thing that we're fighting. I didn't make it up. It's quantum mechanics. What's the third law of thermo, or the first law of thermo? No, it's not. I'm too tired to be trying to remember all that stuff right now. We could talk later. Find ways to lighten up and not take everything seriously. Yes, we are supposed to be having fun and enjoying and creating and loving and being kind to ourselves and to others. Be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. Ain't that the truth? That's why I'm not a good liar. It takes too much energy to remember lies. I just tell you how it is. And if you like it, great. If you don't like it, well, that's how I saw it. But I can't have the energy trying to remember lies. Okay, good gravy. What does this say? Something. I think it says let your feelings out. Ooh, there's a Lyran on there. All of them, even the ones that scare you. Ooh. Yeah, this is not my strength. But I like the Lyran on there. All right, nexty one. Listen to your body and do what it is asking of you. You are too amazing to follow everyone else. Forge your own path. You know what? I've been trying to do that my whole life. Not trying to, have had to. I don't know, maybe both. But the point is that oftentimes it's been a lonely road, but I've come to understand it in a different way now. So I don't have the same kind of entrapments that other people have with other people. So yes, it can be lonely, but thank gosh I'm an extrovert. So if I was an extrovert and had this path, I probably would do a whole lot worse. Okay. Bet on yourself, take chances, reach your dreams. You've got this. Yeah, you do. All right. Make time to play. Have fun, be free. Born free as the wind blows. Alrighty. Speak up and speak out. Let your voice be heard loud and clear. Oh, that sounds like a union mantra to me. Oh yeah, and I am a dyed-in-the-wool union member. So yes. All right, next card. Never forget how resilient you are. You always bounce back. Yes. Instead of focusing on your inner Eeyore, why do bad things happen to good people? Focus on your inner Tigger. The wonderful thing about Tiggers, a Tigger's a wonderful thing. Okay. You could use some self-care time like now. This is really saying like now. Oh my God. Schedule it in. Yes. You know what they say on airplanes. You got to put your oxygen mask on first before you can help anybody else. Because if you don't, you will soon be rendered useless to yourself and those people you wanted to help. All right. Guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe in and let it go. So I'm learning how to have the feelings and then let them go, instead of having the feelings and having them trapped in me and, beating me up from the inside out. And any feeling, whatever it is, sadness, it could be guilt, it could be fear, whatever. Even, even happy. I know that sounds weird, doesn't it? But even good feelings, I have learned by trying to do better that I even stuff my good feelings. I kind of have an idea why, and some of you may have that same experience and may know why. But yeah, I think feelings of any type, good or bad, it can be overwhelming for me and stuffable, but it's not a good plan either way. Okay, no one said this whole life thing was a race. It's okay to slow down. This is what I've done. I've had to do it. And I kind of went from FOMO to JOMO. FOMO, fear of missing out, which is a weird thing to say as an introvert, but I was young and energized in a different way. To JOMO, which is joy of missing out, let me tell you. Oh, you canceled plans? Oh, okay. Got you next time. Unless it involves having paid for something expensive, like, expensive concert tickets. That's a different story. Now you're in trouble. Okay, let's see what we have here. You have such a bright light inside. Stop dimming it. That is it. That is it. I felt that one. Okay, remember that it's okay to be happy. Really, it is. Oh my gosh, didn't I just talk about this? Isn't that weird? Why would you not want to feel happiness? It seems antithetical. It seems unnatural. And yet, it occurs. And I know because it happens to me. Okay, stop caring about what they think. This is your life to love and live. Hallelujah. Don't do it for other people. Do it for you. All right. What do we have here? You have the power. You have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. That is, oh yeah. And I've been working on that for a long time. And I've made so much progress. Holy cow, got a ways to go. But I'm still on my path and happier with each step I am able to take in that direction. Okay. And it really helps that I've met my tribe. You folks. Oh my gosh. That's incredible. Take responsibility for your choices. This is your life to live. Own it. Yeah. That's a big one. You've got to be accountable for your own actions. You can't control anything else in life except for your attitude. And that makes all the difference. All the difference. Alrighty. Do your thoughts need... Ooh, what does that say? Gosh, it's so hard to see. Well, that would be one thing I would say about this deck if I were critiquing it. Not for some of us who don't see so well. Do your thoughts need a... I'm thinking it says, do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And you know, that's the way you do it. Because you want your dominant energy to be positive. You don't want momentum on your negative energy. You don't want momentum on stuff that you don't like or you don't want. You want your dominant momentum to be working in favor of that which makes you happy, that which you happily desire. So it takes remembering that. So when you have a thought that is not a feel-good thought, to remember to change that thought. You know, whatever it is. If you're thinking about, you know, how the boss treats you at work and he's really awful to you. I mean, I'm not saying not to acknowledge that these things happen, but not to stew in it. So I go, oh yeah, that's a true thing. And then you go, whatever it is, I don't care. Simple puppies, kitties, or how much you love your child, or how much, how excited you are about going back to college. Anything that's positive, anything that redirects your energy. Okay, stop ruminating over what you did or did not do. Let it go. Man, that's a hard one, huh? I get the weirdest things. Like all of a sudden I'll get like a flash of something I did that's cringeworthy to me, like 30 years ago. And I'm like, God, why? Why? It's the weirdest thing. It just can pop up out of nowhere. Okay, you must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. Yeah, oh gosh. This is really important. And it took me the longest time to wrap my head around this, because I had some people do some really bad things to me when I was a kid. And forgiving was something that didn't seem possible. But through, you know, working on my expansion, working on my evolution for all these years, I have discovered that forgiveness is for yourself. You're not saying what they did is okay and acceptable. You're not saying that it's okay that they did it. But what you're saying is, I am going to let this go. This is a gift to myself. I forgive you. Well, you know, whatever it is you did was wrong. You know it's wrong. I know it's wrong. But I'm not going to carry this burden around anymore. So I forgive you. And then you can say, but you got to go. And that's what I do. You got to go. I'll love you from afar. Unless they weren't lovable. Okay. Do something kind. Oh, I love this. For someone without any expectation. I love this, love this, love this. Put that good energy out there in the world. It could be so simple. So simple. It could be involved and complex. I've done kind things everywhere on the spectrum. And they all matter. They all matter. They're all good. Okay. Live your life with both feet in. Commit fully to being here. That's taken a long time. For a long time, I didn't feel comfortable in my body. I didn't feel comfortable being a human being here. But I'm better now. I've got a better understanding. Knowledge is power, and the better I understand something, even if I don't like it or don't agree with it or whatever, the better I understand it, the better I can address it and handle it. Okay. Your life is so special. Yes, it is. Treat it with loving care. That's right. Your life is so special. Treat it with loving care. You are so special. Treat it with loving care. And the meat suit that your spirit is in is so special. Treat it with loving care. Oh, and here's the last one in the deck. Stay present. That's where life happens. Now, that took me a really long time to take in as well, because I spend a lot of time fretting over the past and thinking about the future, or worrying about the future, or both. And really all we have is this time right now. We cannot do anything about what's happened in the past. We cannot assure anything in the future, but we can live now and try to be present and try to put our energy in a momentum that is to our highest, wisest, and greatest good. Okay, friends, I think I'm going to stop there. I don't know if I'm going to do the second deck, this one. Ooh, pretty, right? Yeah. I might, but if I do another one tonight, it'll be separate. So thank you for joining me today. And I appreciate you being here. And of course, this is for entertainment purposes only. And thanks for dropping by. Cat Mama Meows, do drop in. Toodaloo.